So let's talk about Courageous Colorado, what it is, what you're doing, how you developed it, uh, and if there's a connection to your faith, how's your faith inform what you do?
About a year and a half ago now, it feels like, we were working on the campaign for 131, Mr. Speaker. And I know, that was a really exciting and very heady time to think that we could redesign democracy to take a big swing at depolarization, negative partisanship, and some of the major challenges facing this country. And around that time, I was asked by some of our colleagues and some funders to say, would you be interested in starting an organization that would carry the ball forward, whether we win or lose? And I said, absolutely. But my career and commitment is around open systems. And how do we work with communities and coalitions so that we know that the policies are co-created with people on the ground to build it forward? And that was a part of my kind of commitment to being involved in it. That's how it got started. The first initial tour around the state was last spring, about a year ago. My grandmother had actually just passed away. And, you know, in the aftermath of her passing, I think I was pondering a lot of big religious questions. And one of the things that I kept coming to was like the courage to get through this painful time in our family's life and the courage to move my grandpa back to Colorado where he grew up at 97. And I kept sitting down with people like you and Dick Wadhams and Amber McReynolds and these people I just deeply admire and asking them, what do we need in Colorado? And they said, we need more courage in our politics. And that we should put aside all the technical things like what is ranked choice voting or what is the open primary and like what's the real moral North Star? And that is courage. And currently, right now, courage is not incentivized in our political apparatus, our political machinery. The vital force moving through our politics is not incentivizing the vital force of courage. Sadly, there are still a lot of courageous people in politics. There's still a lot of great people in politics, but they almost have to defy that structure all the time. And we envision in Courageous Colorado a different type of political dynamic where they are actually encouraged by the political forces, whether that's things like ranked choice voting, open primaries, term limits, campaign finance reform, nonpartisan elections at the local level, changing election timing so that small groups of people aren't deciding every election. Um, and we live in a really important time, a really consequential time. I have a lot of faith and spirituality in that. One of my favorite quotes from Emerson that it's my mantra pretty much every day says, accept the place divine providence has found for you, the society for contemporaries, the connection of the myths. And I believe that we were meant to be here at this moment in time and that we have a task ahead of us, which is to open up our democracy and to open up our hearts. And that's what we're seeking to do at Courageous Colorado. And that's how it connects to my faith.